I have to be able to see the bottom. So there we go. Okay. No one's here yet, but this is my very first live on this channel. I'm so excited. We'll wait for a couple minutes and see who comes aboard. I didn't really schedule this or really let anybody know. I just kind of like went ahead. No matter what, I'll do a massive, awesome reading. No matter what, so. Oh, we got one person. Oh, they're gone now. They were like, I'm not staying. There is nobody here. Okay. Okay. Let's start the reading. I just did a members only reading, and it turned out spectacular. So really this is like gonna kind of Comcast and kind of promote a little bit of like the memberships. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at, we got 2 in the house. Hello everybody. It's basically going to the memberships are going to talk about basically get a little bit more personal. Okay. Because I don't know. I seem like the collective readings can just be so general. And I feel like with memberships, I have to do something that's kind of unique for them, right? I can't just make them like everything else. I have to do something that's unique about them. So I figured you do a reading with somebody and whoever you're dealing with or whatever, right? Then it's the situation, what you guys are going through and the outcome. And it's going to be pretty cool. The memberships are only $5 a month plus tax, I think. I don't get that tax, but hi, I'm good. How are you? The chat is so small and it's freaking way down there, but I can see you. Hello, loving it. How are you? Are you a guy or a girl? Oh, who's that? Heather. Hi, Heather. I'm happy. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, as long as you're happy. You don't need a gender. I don't know the name. Female. Yay! Okay. What up with this reading? We got people in the house. What's going on? Okay, so what I'm getting is somebody's family. They might see you as some genius and they want you to do something. They're getting angry with you to do something and you don't want to do it. You're getting called to do something else. Somebody's I don't know if they're going to take maybe a career change. Let's see. Aries, Pisces, Moon. Okay, it's somebody, I don't know if somebody's being overworked right now in a job, in their 9 to 5, and they're kind of being called to do something else. And I think they're only doing it because their parents want them to do it, not because they actually want to do it, which is kind of funny how we do that, right? Yeah, this could be somebody's mother. I do get the whole family here, because family's here, they're present. And it seems somebody doesn't know what to do because they know that they're smart enough to do what their parents are wanting them to do. I'm almost getting like Goon, right? How, you know how his parents, they like want him to, they're like, oh, you can teach, you can do this. And he's like, no, I'm stupid. Like, I don't know why you think I can teach. Like, I'm stupid. Like, I'm not what you think I am. Like, I'm not as bright as being able to go and teach young people stuff, right? It's like Doug doesn't understand why his parents are trying to get him to do something he doesn't want to do, right? Because the thing is that you have to, one thing that I've realized anyways is in a full-time job, you have to enjoy what you're doing. Like, even if it's just a little bit of enjoyment, even if it's, you know, one thing that you like about it, you have to like something about what you're doing, or you're going to want to leave and you're going to hate your life. Okay. Because a lot of people, you will notice, are just zombies, and they're not really out there because they want to be out there. They're out there because they have to be out there. Right. And they're kind of just like, they're just walking corpses. Like, they're not even really paying attention to anything, and they're putting their lives in danger constantly. And if that's what you want to do, then by all means, but I don't think you really want to do that. Like, somebody knows that they're smart, but they don't care. Like, it's like Good Will Hunting. Like, just because you're smart, it doesn't mean it means anything, right? It might not mean anything to you. It means everything to everybody else, but it doesn't mean it means anything to you. King of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. It's like, I don't know, maybe somebody's doing something for their father. Like, I almost see like maybe a lawyer or something like that. Or like, yeah, again, something with the dad. Like I got with Glatt, you know, it's his dad that gets so mad at him. It's not his mom, it's his dad. Because his dad's a doctor, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, it's like somebody, it's like they want to see you rich, you know, they want to see you like balling. And that's not what everybody wants to do, you know, like not everybody wants to have the huge house. Like, I actually know somebody that's going through a divorce, trying to get rid of that giant house because he doesn't want it. He calls it obnoxious. He's sick of taking care of it. And I get that. Like, not everybody wants what other people want, you know, like just because your parents live in a huge house, or just because somebody across the street lives in a huge house or whatever, it doesn't mean that you want to, right? Not everybody wants the same thing. So I feel like somebody's parents are like, I don't know, they're going to get a rude awakening. Maybe because we're all getting put together soon with the holidays, right? Somebody's mom is just gonna fucking lay into them about whatever it is they're doing in the future or what they're planning on doing. I almost feel like, though, someone's like, I don't know, someone's with somebody though. So it's like they're protected because their spouse is with them. Like, man, just be warm. This could be like a future fight or something like that, which I'm picking up on. Like, I'm picking up on the fact that people right now, their energies are fucking crazy because it's Christmas and everybody's freaking out because they don't actually want to do what they have to do and what they said they would do, right? And it's like, I feel like somebody feels like they're I don't know, they don't want to cause a fuss. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to cause a fuss. They feel like if they just suddenly get up and leave, it's going to make it seem like they're acting like a child again. You know, like they want to be able to talk this over, but they don't know how it's going to go. Okay, which is like anybody. How the hell do we know how a conversation is going to go before we go into it? All right, it's kind of like you're going into complete darkness, and like you could completely disrespect somebody in 2 seconds and be like, okay, that went a lot better in my head than what that just happened. Right? Like, it's like something like that. Like I definitely see like there's some type of thief around, or there's somebody, or maybe they think that you're wasting this opportunity. Like, you're going to waste this opportunity if you do this. And, you know, why would you go and do something like that? Like, well, you know, why do you want to dance forever? Like, who the hell wants to dance? And it's like, well, that's my passion. So thanks, mom. Like, you know, like somebody just, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like be careful. Like, it's just somebody's mother just seems to be waiting for their opportunity to pounce on somebody, right? About all the choices that you're making. Ooh, there's the Emperor in reverse. I don't really think your dad's going to say anything. Or it's like the male. Maybe they want you to have kids and settle down, and they want you to stop moving around. I don't know. Maybe something is going to come up that involves you moving around a lot or something. And they're like, why don't you just settle down and raise a family and have some kids? And you're like, fuck you. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Just because I'm 30 or 40 or 50 doesn't mean that I all of a sudden have to like fit into some stupid box, right? Like the holidays are really bad for that kind of shit. Like, it really seems like a lot of parents are just sitting there just waiting to say something. And then they catch it in the moment where everybody's sitting there too. And you're like, you just had to say this in front of everybody. So I can't defend myself. So I can't yell at you. So I can't really tell you how I feel, you know? And somebody kind of gets really like they want to get blocked. Like they really want to like somebody just does not want to talk about something. And I understand that. Like, it's not everybody's fucking business what you're doing all the time. Like, that's ridiculous. Could you imagine if all your decisions came down to somebody else, that they could just violate you and just ask you questions and force you to answer? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, no, I don't, I'm sorry, but no. People can't force you to answer questions just because they want a simple, quick answer from you. And it's not going to happen like that. They're burning themselves out. That's the thing, is the more that they attack you and say things to you about that, what things that are just not relative, it like attacks you, and it's just going to take your energy away from you, right? So the universe is like, stand up for yourself, like grab your feminine energy and your masculine energy together and stand together. Like, don't let anybody push you up against the wall about the decisions that you've made, or try to get you to do something premature really fast. Like, why don't you just go here, or why don't you stay and not take the offer, and blah blah blah. And it's like, well, I don't want to be you, but like at the same time, you can still kind of like maybe not say everything that you want to say at the same time, you know, right? Could this be a son and his evil girlfriend? Yeah, most likely. How would that make sense? Son and an evil girlfriend. Huh. Well, if it's a son and an evil girlfriend, then they're going to stand like this. Oops. They're going to stand really guarded. Like, they're not really going to want you to say anything to them. That's the thing. So if somebody, yeah, actually, you know, you could totally flip this whole thing. Like, if somebody is not following what they're supposed to be doing and they're friggin' being an idiot or something like that, then that's why somebody gets so angry, because this person is smart and they're wasting everything and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's the thing. It's like, I can't always pick up the right reading. So good thing I read that. I was wondering what the hell. I can't really see that. It's so tiny. It's like the smallest font ever. So yeah, this definitely could. It's like the mother's just been waiting. Someone's just been waiting to say something, right? Because this person's doing absolutely nothing. And if anything, they're just wasting their talents because they don't want to actually work for it from the looks of it. And I think that maybe sometimes people's parents or families have money, and then this new generation just kind of grows up thinking that they can just spend mommy and daddy's money all the time and not their own, or make their own, right? So it could be something like that too. Definitely, like, the holidays are definitely going to bring in some weird messages with people, because a lot of things are going to be telepathic as well. Not very many people are going to tell you what you want to hear, like, and not many people are going to say what you want to hear, right? Like, it's really like it's a strange time of year, because we're wrapping up a cycle, right? And yeah, it's never easy to talk about these things. That's what I'm getting. And somebody that becomes really blocked because they just want things to go easy, right? Then you'll never be able to talk to, you know, either, right? So let's move on. So that's one particular situation that we are dealing with. What's the time? Can anybody see? Oh yeah, okay. So 14,444 is the first reading over. All right. Let's see. Actually, before we close the door on that one, let's see if any signs show up. See if any signs show up for that reading, so we can mark this occasion with something. Justice. There's Libra. Nope, that's the only sign. That is literally the only sign that came in. But I do feel like now a little bit of the cards are saying like, and another card that I didn't even see, which is the Seven of Cups. I do think that talking to them about this, though, about whatever it is, like someone's got to put a little bit of finesse on this. If you do want to talk to somebody, or if somebody does want to talk to you and you're like, okay, like I will talk to you about this, but we have to talk. Like we can't yell. Make sure somebody's got your back all the time. Okay. Don't be like vulnerable in the crowd. Don't let people push you up against the wall, or don't push anybody up against the wall, because people are going to be like really fucking sensitive. Okay. And like the sensitive ones are the worst ones, and people are extra sensitive right now. Okay. So it's definitely like, you don't want to make it like it's an attack, but do it like it's like information has to be said. Like we have to say this because we care about you, and we don't want you to hurt yourself, because you are going to have to go out there and do things alone. And if you want to walk down, a very slippery slope, then just know that you might be standing by yourself really soon. Like, because somebody might be standing by themselves really soon if they don't get their act together, right? And if people are coming at you, make sure, like I said, like you just have your spouse with you or have somebody with you. Don't go alone anywhere where you think that like your aunt is going to attack you or your mom is going to say something fucked up to you, like, right? Because it can go so many different ways. But yeah, justice is here. Justice is here. Justice is here. All right, what the hell is going on in the chat, guys? What are we talking about? That's me. Oh, nice. Libra. And we got like a couple more people in the chat. Hello, everybody. That was our first reading down pat right there. Now what's the time? Okay, so we're technically moving on to the next one by 17 minutes. I'm going to take a little coffee break here. How's everybody doing? I got the super chat on. Anybody that does super chat will automatically get cards pulled for them, obviously. Everything is so exciting because it's just started now. This has been like the biggest milestone of my life is yesterday and today. Can you believe it? I've kicked ass in the last 2 days, and I hope you guys have too, because like, man, we're getting towards Christmas and you tend to like start doing things for other people and forgetting that you're here, right? So then I did all this shit for myself, and then I did a bunch of stuff for my sister. I feel so good. I feel so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, since you guys are the only two talking, let's pull a card for you. Loving it. You were the first one talking, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's pull a card for you. Let's see what Santa has to say. Whoa. Okay, we have one, we have two, we have three. Okay, we got hot. We've got mercy. How many people in the chat now? Woo, 6. We're going out. We got mercy, and we got scissors in reverse. So, you know what I'm saying for you, loving it, is, and like, this is, I just heard this is like a universal message. So I don't know who you are, but apparently your message is other people's message too, which makes sense. I mean, we're all in this together. It looks like somebody, somebody could be coming into your life that's like super good looking, or there could be an offer coming in that's like on fire, okay? Or you are on fire, and they're like, do not cut this off, okay? Like, you know, when sometimes things, when they say like things are like too good to be true, like, okay, that's bullshit. No, they're not. Okay, maybe when you look at them really quickly, they look like they're too good to be true, but guaranteed, no, they're not. Okay, they're not too good to be true. Nothing is. Oh my God, like I told you, look at this. Knight of Swords. Okay, somebody could be coming into your life that's really, really hot. And the thing is don't lie to yourself, okay, and be the hanging man alone. So honestly, I do think for people in general, okay, energy is coming in that's really on fire because it's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, right? So what the collective's going through is a lot of basically the same type of messages. If my channel's making sense to you, then most likely majority of my messages are making sense to you, which means majority of us are on the same path, right? We just don't really know that at the time. Like, we kind of have to be told that we're all in this together. And then who else is there? Avec something. It's the money sign. Okay, avec and sans le ville. I can't see that last word. Okay, I'm gonna pull cards for you because it'll be a universal message too, guaranteed. That's how we roll around here. Whoa. What the hell is going on with you? All the cards are black and white. Okay, so the message I've got for you is, it looks like, I don't really want to say this message because I have no idea what the hell it means for you, but I think there's a really hard ending coming up for you. And it's something that you have to go through because you have to see it for what it is. It could be involving your work or how you make money. There's a rat. And the universe wants you to cut ties with this person because they're taking things from you. And this could have something to do with your family or something that you love. Maybe you love your work, or it's like in another dimension or something. But somebody's lying to you. There's a masculine energy who's lying to you. And the thing is that this is not going to go the way that you think it's going to go. I think something is going to change with the relationship that's around you. And it's really going to hurt. I'm not going to lie. And that's why I don't really want to say it, because it seems really fucked up. But it's like something has to be cut, and you don't want to be the one that cuts it with this person. But they're lying to you, and they're greedy, and they're taking your money in some way, or they're stopping your money, or they're trying to, your money's going in reverse somehow with this. And like I said, I don't know if this is in this dimension or in another dimension, but you know, because you've been watching, or the universe is like, you might want to take a look at your finances. Like, you could be getting stolen from or robbed from right now, or this is someone stealing your emotions through money. Like, somebody could, like, all of a sudden cost you a couple of days of work or something like that, and you're like, well, great, like, fuck you. Like, did you really have to do that? Because now I'm fucked up over it. Something like that. Somebody's lying to you, and it's like, you will see the light once something changes, but it's going to hurt. So, dun, 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 dun. I don't know what that means. I'm really sorry. It kind of sucks. I don't work. Oh my God, did I just get a member subscribe? What the frig? Cool, that could be me. Oh, there's Heather. Okay. Oh, okay. No, that's what I mean. I think it might be in another dimension, girl. Check that shit out, all right? Someone's doing something. I mean, Heather got it anyways. Oh my God, Renee. Thank you. You're a member. You're my very first member. Oh my gosh. Look at, you're going to get, okay, let's do this. Renee gets a personal reading because she just subscribed as my very first member. Oh my God. Congratulations to me and her. Look at, we passed this milestone together, Renee. God bless you, girl. Okay, what do you want me to pull out right now? Aw, well, you just freaking cheered me up, man. Woo! What do you want me to ask about? Allah, you can ask about anything. Oh, sorry, it looks like I'm giving you the middle finger. I'm totally not. You guys notice I put my Christmas colors on today? Go for what comes. Okay, what comes out? All right. Is there a specific deck that you like, that you want me to use? I got them all right here. Literally. I just woke up. Oh, I didn't see it. Nope. Go hard. Crazy visions. It's 11 a.m. here. Where are you? What time is it here? I think it's 4 o'clock here or something like that. All right. I'm going to grab the Nightmare Before Christmas deck because it's my favorite deck. Sydney! Man. We are very far away from each other right now. Isn't that crazy? So you've been having crazy visions, eh? I knew a guy that lived in Australia for a while. He was hot as fuck. You guys have some of the world's sexiest people there. You're all just ripped and tanned. Jeez Louise. 3 o'clock, eh? All right. I don't find them. Yeah, it's because it's only the movies. They're just hot in the movies, I guess. That's it. All right, Renee. What the hell is going on with you? Woo! Whoa. Oh, okay, okay. We got something going on here with your. Do you drink? Do you drink alcohol? If you do, what it's saying is something about your emotions maybe getting the best of you, and I don't know if you're like, I hate to say this, but like I don't want to say that like maybe you're suicidal or something like that, but the world is like please don't do anything too severe over the holidays. Don't give in to your demons. You might have somebody might message you and it's not what you think it is. It's not love. Or it's not somebody that you should be around. If you do, it might add to your emotional state. And that's like the God's honest truth. They really want you to hang in there. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to get like, I don't want to say too much because we're live and like anybody can see this. Actually, there's only 2 people left in here, but still, I'm still going to air it later. So I don't want to like say too much, but uh-oh. Yeah, see, exactly. These people, these things. Okay, they're all in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of things that want to mess with you right now, and the thing is that they really want you to stand your ground. Okay, and don't let them control you. You know your truth, and the whole part of this, right, of this card, okay, he's getting like basically wasted outside of the cemetery, is don't. Okay, it's in reverse. So it's like the world knows or spirit knows that you're not going to give in, but it's the fact that they want you to give in so bad that they're like, you know, it's not a guarantee that you're not going to do something, you know, like it isn't. It can't be a guarantee for anybody, right? So the world is like, stay really, really strong. Okay. Yeah, there it is right there. Strength. Be stronger than what these things think you are, because they're emperors in reverse. They're just trying to control you. They're trying to get you to do things. And this is all just part of the past. These are ghosts of the past. Okay, these are not current things around you. These are not valid people. Okay, there is some type of portal coming up for you. So that's the world. Okay, so there's going to be somewhere that you're able to go soon, and you'll morph into another dimension because you stayed sober. All right, and honestly, the world is kind of saying, don't even worry about it. Right, like your anxieties in like just keep it at arm's length, like don't try not to give into that, because anybody could get hurt doing anything, but by drinking it's going to hurt you in ways that like you don't want to happen. Nobody wants that to happen to you by any means, because it's just the ghost of the past that you've already gotten over. And honestly, that's what assholes do. They take your fears and then they make you relive them over and over and over again. And I don't really know why. I mean, I don't know if it's to test us or it's to make us stronger, but yeah, there's your reading. I really hope it helps. What time are we at now? 31. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, there's Heather. Honestly, Heather, I had this dream last night with a chick that I used to work with named Heather. And we were like at my work and everything. It was super weird. I was like, why did I see Heather last night? My sister was like, what? I'm like, I know. Why did I see her? Is it just Heather? And yeah, it's just Heather and Renee in the chat. Man, this is so special. There's nobody else here. It's like, I mean, it would just be me shuffling cards if nobody else was here. So, okay, let's see if we can pull in one more finale message. Whoa. For the collective and some signs. Massacre of Cups in reverse. I think someone's coming back from the dead. Whoa. An ex? Man, this is a relationship from like a very long time ago where I think a lot of people thought that you guys were going to be together forever. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups went in limbo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have the 10 of Daggers, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Bones. What the fuck do you think that means? 10, 10, 10. 3 10s. And then the Rigid, which is the Hermit. I want to actually make sure. I also have the song suddenly in my head. Nothing Man by Pearl Jam. Who else is talking? Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh, you can only try so many times, loving it. It'll let you eventually. It's having problems with my payment, too. I don't know why. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I want to figure out who is the Rigid. They don't use the actual names. Oh, that's the Emperor. I thought that was an X. See, I was reading it as the Hermit. So there it is. It's the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress just showed up. The fuck? 3 of Bones. Like, something was broken, okay? Something was definitely broken between two people. Like, somebody's, like, I just heard femur. Like the worst bone you could possibly break was the one that took this relationship. Okay, and then we've got the nightmare of crystals. I feel like somebody said something and it just ruined everything. Nightmare of cups. So something is coming back around again. It's creeping. Someone's got their eye on you or they're watching you. Whoa, they're waiting for the foundation to break. This person got guided. I don't know. They're going to get guided right towards you. But whatever happened between the two of you guys in the past, it doesn't matter anymore. Like the structure's been broken. The house has come down. So it's no wonder this person is going to get guided right towards you because they're now using their like inner voice. Okay. There's the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Bones in reverse. So somebody could have like had a huge like ego death and really went like, wow, I really fucked up. And what's funny is this Empress has this Emperor's heart in her hand. And if that's you, you might not even know it because to you, the relationship is dead. They're dead. And it's like they're coming back to life because all these things are coming back to them now. Like they got a lot of shit coming back to them. Like their head is hurt. Like I wouldn't be surprised if their head is hurting because it's like maybe all these memories are coming back all at once. Right? Maybe if they're all coming back at once with how this person is. Right? Or how this person was. And it's like, it's a lot. It's like a lot of pressure to handle because it was so broken. It was so massacred. Like to even think about it again was like, oh my God, like how can I possibly think about that again? Because we were almost there and then it was just gone. It was just done. Everything was just all of a sudden not good anymore. And like, at that point we were like, okay, absolutely nothing can save this. That's at this point, like that's when somebody could have said something really fucked up. And I mean, it wasn't like you said it for no reason. Like somebody had to say something that was so fucked up to just get you guys to just go your own separate ways. Like honestly, unfortunately, some things like that happen and then you still have a little bit more changing to do. And then if you're meant to come back together, then you will, right? Like, it's like, oh my God, it's like you cut your own heart right out of your chest with this one. Yeah, there's the Six of Cups. Oh man, it's all right here. Oh God, you kid yourself on this one thinking that you're just going to get over this person really easy. Like somebody just thought, oh, I'll fucking get right over them. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even care. Nope, they did not just get over you at all. Or you did not get over them at all. So I just heard somebody really might have to eat shit, okay? And when that happens. Like, somebody has to just take the blame. I don't know if that's you or if that's them, but, like, somebody just, I don't know what this person said, but it cut somebody's heart right out of their chest. And I think they cut the heart of the woman right out of them. And, yeah, someone's been pretty poisoned ever since with emotion. Like, I don't even know if you even like have thought about this at all, because again, it's like you killed them. I don't know if you killed them in your fucking head. If you were like, you are so goddamn dead to me, like, don't ever look at me again. Like, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't anything. Yeah, that was it wasn't a huge mistake. They needed to know that they couldn't speak to you ever again. Like, that was done. Like, fucking walk away, son. Like, you just broke this. Like, we did something together and you fucking broke it. Like, you can fucking pick up the pieces. Because I think if they were going to come near you, you might have killed them. Literally, like, you have to get away from me or I'm going to hurt you for what you did. Like that's not cool. Like, when people do stuff like that, even just with words, people, like, what the damage that you can do with words that you can never take back. Like, actions are one thing, words are another. Like, because when you say something, you say it. Like, woo. That is messed up. $40. Hey, we got 7 people in the chat now. What's going on, y'all? Aw. Jesus. We got our very first member chatting here in the blue. If you all want to know why they're in blue, it's because Renee is a member. $4.99 plus tax a month. You will get your own personal readings, basically, for being members. And if you super chat, you will get your own personal reading, no matter what, live, of course, because we're all in this together. So your message will help other people, which is what we're here to do. I'm going to smoke a little bit. And should we just keep going or what? Amen. These are like some really good messages, I'd have to say. I forgot what it's like to go live. I miss it so much. I will be making some people moderators if you want to be a moderator. Hey, Colleen. Ah, no doubt. Hey, it's kind of rainy and shitty here too. I don't know. Let's see, Colleen. Will you end up with the one you want? Let's see. Well, what I'm getting is you might have to put it to rest right now, but it doesn't mean that something can't happen in the future. It doesn't mean that something can't move, but I don't think it's going to move right now. But there's definitely a lot of potential. So sometimes the energy is just not right at the moment. You're trying to grab something that maybe you can't hold on to. So the world is like, man, just concentrate on your finances right now. And the one that you want might end up finding you once you kind of like stop paying attention to it. Don't put so much energy towards it. Just let the universe deliver what it's got to deliver and put you in cycles that you need to go through, and that's it. We will all be with the ones that we truly want to be with. And suddenly, sometimes other people will pop in our lives that we didn't even know were there. And we're like, fuck that old person we wanted to be with. I want this new person. That happens a lot too. So don't just restrain yourself to one thing and one thing only. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of things out there. And people can take your breath away. You take my breath away. You take my breath away. Ha! Imagine if I just sat here and sang. I wonder how many people would stay on. Probably nobody. I wouldn't say. I'd be like, who is this crazy bitch? Recording videos and singing. Okay, let's see. Let's see what comes out. Whoa. Okay, so the last message I'm getting, I don't know who needs this message, but it's a pretty fucking badass message. I just want to say that Spirit is saying there's some really stupid people that are going to be called out for their shit really soon. Okay. I don't know if it's like it's coming up wise men. So that's why I'm like really stupid masculine energies. And it doesn't just have to be men. Women do appear as men. Obviously, like they take that masculine role just as much as men do, right? So it's like really, I just want to say stupid people, okay, idiots, people that are not wise, people who are do not listen to themselves. They're going to be called out, okay? And the things are becoming to light. And that's what's so good about Christmas is people get called out for a lot of things during Christmas. Right? They do, like people, friends, family, people call themselves out on shit because they're like, okay, I've got all these people around me now. I can say something like, because I know this person's going to jump down my throat for anything that I say to them. It's like something like that, right? Something is going to come to light and it's going to be like, you're going to be glad that you're on this side of it and not that side of it, because people do get called out on their shit, whether or not it has something to do with work, whether or not it has something to do with family. It has something to do with somebody having to be brought to light. Like there's obviously been darkness with what this person or people have been getting away with, and the universe is really going to call them out on it, or a group of people are going to call them out on it, something like that. It's like the light gets turned on to a really massive problem that somebody thought that they could kind of just freeze out. They thought maybe nobody would notice if it wasn't fresh, shiny, brand new, you know, like if it kind of like looked old or rusted or burnt out or unusable, they thought nobody would kind of pay attention to it. And that's why they're so stupid. That's why they're going to get called out on it. Because I mean, all spirit has to do is just turn on the sun and defrost something and bring it to light in order to realize the damage that it actually did to somebody or to something or to like a group of people or something, right? So things are being brought to light, and like, thank goodness, because that means that I just saw tourniquet, but there's tranquility on the bottom of the deck. And that means that I think someone's going to have a lot nicer future knowing that this person got called out or that the light turned on to what they were doing, right? Because not everybody gets put on the radar, you know, and a lot of people just really, they hide and they don't ever come out, and you can call them out on so many things, but this is magic. They're being called out because this is magic. They're so cold. This person is so cold. That's what this has to do with. And that's probably why now that it's coming out for Christmas, because maybe there is somebody in your family, or maybe there's somebody that's a part or affiliated with your family or like married into it or something, that are trying to, even your friends, trying to get you on the outside of things. Like, you know, like being very cold towards you, and they're stupid because now they're going to get called out on it because you're like, the situation involves a lot of magic, and your magic or the situation is magic, and these idiots, this is being brought to light because the universe has to know what they're dealing with, right? People get put through tests, and angels get, you know, beat up here. So then, oh yeah, there it is. There's the beat up card. Like somebody got massively beat up, okay? Or they had to weather a storm that not everybody has to weather, right? And not everybody should have to weather. And then at the end of weathering that storm, can you imagine somebody that you love or somebody loved in front of you goes, do it again, bitch. I dare you. I don't even believe that you did it the first time. And like, so like, oh, like so cold-hearted, like so just can't see their emotions if you try. Just like, really? Like, are you just stone? Like, is there anything in you? Like, are you anything? And they're not even alive. They don't even have anything pumping through them. They're just dead, lifeless souls. I just don't fucking care about what they say or who they hurt, right? And like, fuck that. Call them out on their shit then. That's ridiculous. Feastings. Yes, I do feel like maybe this is going to happen at like a dinner or something like that, right? And yeah, maybe this happens at like a dinner or something like that, and you finally just offer them a piece of advice, or like you just finally say like, you know what, do you really want to know everything? Because like you've got this whole group with you, or have people with you, and you're like, I'm just gonna fucking tell you everything, because this ignorance that you have and this coldness towards me, at least if you know the truth from start to finish, then I can say I did my part. And if you don't want to believe it, I don't really give a shit. But I've done what I've had to do to protect myself. Like, now I'm getting Fargo. Oh my God, Jerry. How stupid is he? Honestly, he gets his wife kidnapped because he owes a bunch of money. What the fuck did he think was going to happen? Like, that's like this person. They're so stupid. Like, they did something to people or to you, or and they made you get hurt. Okay. And then they just turned everything off, like, well, that's just what was going to happen. Well, that's just what's going to happen. It's like, what? Why? Why would you do that? And now they might even offer, like, I don't know, man, they might even offer some type of apology, like, sorry for not believing you or something. And you can be like, you know what, you can just save that. Like, honestly, this thing happened at the bank yesterday, or I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I've kind of blocked it out, to be honest, because it like literally almost ruined my life. And I was trying to get a new bank card because my card was about to expire, and the bank sent it all the way to my fucking address where I used to live. So like I could just walk there and get it. It's like 5 days away drive. So I call the bank and I make sure that the card's not active or anything. They're like, yeah, just go to your local branch or whatever and get a new card. So I'm like, great. So I came in, but with all my Alberta identification, right? Because I haven't switched anything over yet. I have now, but not then. And this lady, I came up and I was like, hi, I just, I need a new card and I'd like to change my address. Well, why are you here? And then just sat back in her chair like this. And I was like, I've decided to like move here. Well, if you need a new card, you'd know that we already sent one in the mail. I was like, yeah. And to a place where I don't live anymore. Aha. Well, we need some identification. And it walks around the branch with my fucking driver's license in her hand. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? Like, as if to say that like I was carrying around a fake ID or something like that. Oh my God, 10 minutes later, I'm just standing there. No one's helping me in the bank. I'm like, I feel like I just arrived to like clever land of some alien fucking, oh my God, life force. I was standing there. I was like, okay, please, like, I have to leave. I'm going to have an anxiety attack. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you're treating me like I'm not the person that's there. Like, I'm right there. I'm on the computer. Like, that's me. I don't know how to prove it any other way. Like, I thought that's why you had a driver's license with your name on it. Well, do you have your birth certificate? Oh, yeah, because I just walk around with that. Well, a valid passport? No. I have my driver's license with that big, huge, fresh picture of this face. Fucking idiot. Like, the way that I was treated, and then she got in a lot of trouble, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. My sister went back into the bank a couple minutes later to start getting everybody's names down on what the fuck just happened. And she was gone, and so was a supervisor. Like, instantly pulled off the floor. I walked out of there I wasn't screaming at anybody. All I was like, is this happening? That's what I kept saying. I'm like, is this happening? Is this happening? Like, am I actually being treated like this? Like, I just walked out in so much confusion. Like, I don't know what to do in this situation. Like, can I just not get a bank card? Like, what the fuck? And I still have my existing one right here with my PIN, everything attached to it. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is how I'm being treated. Like, it's almost like this is how you're going to be treated, like this person. Well, do you want to give us an explanation? No. Nope. Don't think I really need to, right? Like, I don't know what this person is, but that's how stupid they are, right? It's like because we're in the end of a cycle, and I can't stop saying it enough because it's so fucking stupid but I mean, this has to happen. People get called out on their shit, okay? Like, if they are being Miss PMS at the drugstore or being a friggin' a-hole at the grocery store, they have to get called out because they're attacking people that have absolutely nothing to do with what they're going through. People, they don't know how to keep their energy to themselves. They don't know how to just like release it themselves and ground their own temples and do the work that they've got to do. They push it out to other people. And when there's people like me in the room, I'm an empathy. I can feel everything that you're pushing at me. She was pushing so much hate that my body was shaking. Like, I didn't know if I was actually doing it out in public, but then my heart started beating as if it was going to beat out of my chest. Like, I was having a full-blown panic attack because she was walking around with my license in her hand, and I even wrote down my mother's maiden name. Like, I gave her everything she needed to validate who I was, and she said, I don't believe you. And then just walked away with my stuff. Like, I couldn't believe it, to the point where I'm like, if you lose your job over this, I wouldn't be surprised, because there is no way that I'm the first person you did this to. I'm just going to hopefully be the last person you do this to. Like, people, oh my God. So my sister worked at this fucking place for 3 days because it was so awful. And she had such a bad experience. She's like, this girl lied about her, told everybody that she was, like, I don't know, somehow rumors got spread about my sister in this new place, like fucking 3 days in, to the point where she almost got fired for something that she didn't even do. So she writes this letter, and then she reevaluates it in a couple of weeks, and she writes some different letter, right? And then she gets me to drop it off, okay? And this is how you know that you've got some type of mission or something, like you have to do something. She was like, can you please just drop that letter off for me? Because, like, she wouldn't drop off the letter. And I was like, do you just want me to drop the letter off for you? She's like, well, I didn't want to ask you. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll just walk in there. Like, usually people are scared of me when they see me. Like, I don't know what it is, but they're just terrified. I'm like 5'5", like not a very big person, but apparently I've got a very big energy. So I walk in there. Okay, I got my sister's letter in my hand, and I walk in there and I'm like, hey, is there a blah, blah, blah here? And they're like, she's with a patient. She'll be back in a minute. Instantly, I'm like, oh my God, Courtney, thank God you left this place. Like, oh my God, like, are you kidding me? Like, this is what you've been working with even for those 3 days? This woman walks out from the back room that, like, basically tortured my sister for 3 days straight. She walks out and her jaw drops. And, like, she doesn't even know who I am. I've never seen her. I don't know her. I've got my glasses on. I'm just wearing my black fucking winter jacket. And I just have this letter in my hand. That's it. Like, it's a dental office, for fuck's sakes. Like, I could have had anything in my hand. Her jaw drops. And I go, are you blah, blah, blah? And she just stares at me, and I drop the note on her desk, and I go, have a good day. And I walk out, and I swear to God, that lady shit her pants, right? Because literally there are some people that are so stupid, and they have to get called out for what they're doing. And if you happen to pass by these people that have to go through these lessons at the exact time that you're there, you end up in almost some of the worst types of energy because of how dumb people are. Like, and you're just like, okay, well, I really hope that I'm the last one, because if you're not the last one, then at least Spirit knows, and they watched it through your eyes, because not everybody's awake. Not everybody cares how they're treated, right? Not everybody even notices that somebody that they're dealing with is in a wrong fucking, like, awful mood and trying to take it out on somebody who just happened to walk into their store that day, right? Like, people, they don't understand what they're doing, and how like telepathic we are, and how, like, connected we are, and like how are these, like, little small brief encounters can literally tell the universe if that person is worthy of leveling up, or if they're more on the side of leveling down. Right? Like, there are so many experiments that go around, and you're a part of them. Like, obviously you're watching this because I lost 4 people in the chat just by talking about what happened to my sister at the dental office. I don't know if that's a coincidence. I don't really believe in coincidences. But I also do think that a lot of people, they don't really want to hear it. They don't want to hear that energies can hurt them, and that they get part of a path of destruction, so then they can stop somebody. They can stop evilness in its tracks, basically. Like, that's exactly what we all do. Like, whether or not they continue to do it doesn't matter. They've now been evaluated up until that point, and the news report goes up, and you move on with your day. Right? And they might remember you for the rest of their life, because it's life-changing for them to have to deal with somebody like you, right? Like, people who are woke in the consciousness are so much harder to deal with than people who are sleeping. People who are sleeping, they don't give a shit what's going on around them. They don't even know anything's going on around them. They could shit themselves and not even fucking know that they even did that. Like, let alone tell you when a portal opens or the energy changes of the room. Like, most people, they don't know. They're like, what? Energy changed? What? It shifted? I'm wasted. I don't know. Like, so just be thankful that you are watching me, or that that you can have that openness of knowing that you're doing something when you cross crazy people's paths. It's for something. It's for a reason. Like, for sure, a reason to cross a crazy person's path is that it's definitely for them. And it can help you because it makes you a better person once you see what the universe is really dealing with. Like, you can be like, okay, like, I know my problems are bad, but I don't want to end up like that person. Nope, not worth it to me. Like, I'd rather be somebody else than that person that's walking on the side of the street right there. Or that bitch who just yelled at somebody, or fucking that guy who just almost ran that kid over because he didn't want to wait anymore. Like, whoa, energies are so crazy right now. What are we at? Oh man, we made it to an hour. Woohoo, guys. Cheers to the first live. Cheers. This was super fun. There's a lot of information in that reading. I'm going to sneeze now. I can't read any of that. Honestly, it's so small. But once the live goes up, I will read all of it. For sure. And we're just going to go over again. Memberships have started. Renee is there. Oh, Renee, by the way, there is a reading already done in my phone that I'm going to put up after this live stream is done. It's the very first reading. It has something to do with, I think, somebody coming back from the past. I don't know. I forget. I'm going to have to watch it because I forget now that I just did this reading, but you get the first reading, girl. It's like Spirit just knew that you were going to purchase a membership today, and they were like, yo, she gets the first reading. And I think you didn't get the first reading on here. Loving it did. Loving it's probably gone now, but anyways, welcome everybody. Hello. I hope everybody enjoyed this, or gets a little taste of Whitney and what she does when she goes live. This was awesome reading. There was quite a few readings. If you want to go back and kind of start it, I am going to upload this. Obviously, there's a lot of really good information. I don't even know what to say other than I don't even know how to like really channel it other than just say that really good fucking reading. And I'm going to do membership readings all the time. It's only $4.99 a month, so it's super cheap. I'm going to keep it as cheap as possible, but yet still kind of make some revenue, right? And then you guys will get more personal readings through there. I'll pull up signs and stuff, so then you know who we're dealing with. And they're going to basically kind of be like personal readings for people. Like, that's kind of what I want to do, because with the collective readings, it's very collective, but with memberships, they have to feel like they're getting something more, like a more little like personal touch on the old readings. So, I mean, we kept a pretty good live audience this whole time. I wasn't even expecting anybody to even be in here, so let alone to buy a membership, Renee. So I can't really read what you're saying, but like I said, I'm going to read everything when I'm done. So my eyes are just going to hurt now. So anyways, we got a membership only reading coming up right after this. This is going to be live aired as soon as we're done. And yeah, that'll be it for the personal readings today, unless I come and do another one, but I'm probably gonna go watch a movie. Let's be real. Yeah, peace out everybody. Thanks for coming. Bye.